singing forever. I guess you could say I'm in love. The universe is getting together. You know that I can't say it enough. You and your friends have a party. Welcome your heavenly dead. Remember the guy by the water we're seen walking round on the air. He went and learned for a corner. He knew that you could see him there. You take your friends to the ocean. Walk on the sand if you can. Spiro stepped out on the doorstep. He spoke like he had something to say. He said, I don't want to hear anybody. I guess he's gone to be that way. Even all the elephants hear you, Spiro. Would you believe it at last? Nobody wants to be near you. The new world is coming at fast. They're beating on you in Chicago. They're picking you up on a coast. They're knocking you off in Ohio. They like sending you to war the most. When will you get it together? Everybody in this land, helping out your brothers and sisters. Everyone must understand. I could be singing forever. I guess you could say I'm in love. The new world is coming together. You know that I can't say it enough. You and your friends have a party. Ooh, welcome your heavenly day.
Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wichin le banana. Ni something ilama pansa, ise wichin le banana. Wabi wabi kuswan lentung yambe, isale gambe. Antana, guabi guabi kuswan lentung gambe, isale gambe, shui antana, ni something ilama panza, ise wite le banana, ni something ilama panza, ise wite le banana.
Guabi guabi kuswan lentung gambe, isale gambe, shui antana. Guabi guabi kuswan lentung gambe, isale gambe, shui antana. Ni something ilama panza, ise wite le banana. Ni something ilama panza, ise wite le banana.
Guabi guabi kuswan lentung gambe, isale gambe, shui antana. Guabi guabi kuswan lentung gambe, isale gambe, shui antana. Ni something ilama panza, Isewije le banana Nizamting ila mapanza 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 Isewije le banana
time you left, you thought to say farewell. But for how long you would be gone, there was no way to tell. You just set out upon your road, it caused you lots of grief, and took you many places that you came too far to leave. Alone for years you sailed round, at last your ship come in. Well, charge admission on her deck or sail out again. Among the people that you met are some you'll see again, with perfumed flowers in your hands. You stood there in the rain. They set the stage for anything, and everyone was game. You came alone, and now at home they stop and ask your name. Alone for years you sailed round, at last your ship come in. Well, charge admission on her deck or sail out again. You'd like to see your friends again, the ones left on the road, and ramble round from town to town and tell me what's been told, and sing the song you sang before you sat before the king. And fate alone will guide you on and give you words to sing. Alone for years you sailed round, at last your ship come in. Well, charge admission on her deck or sail out again. Down in the scrub oak timbers of the southeast Texas Gulf, there used to ride a brakeman, and the brakeman double tough. He worked the town of Kilgore and Longview 9 miles down. And us travelers called him East Texas Red, the meanest bull around. If you rode by night or by broad daylight, in the wind and the snow and sun, you'd always see little East Texas Red sporting his smooth running gun. Well, the tail got switched down the stems and the manes, and everybody said that the meanest man on the shiny irons was little East Texas Red. It was early in the morning and along towards 9 or 10, when a couple of boys on the hunt of a job stood in the blizzardy wind. Hungry and cold, they knocked on the doors of the working folks around for a piece of meat or a spud or two to boil their stew around. Red come down the cinder dump and he flagged down number 2. He kicked their bucket over a bush, dumped out all of their stew. One traveler said, Mr. East Texas Red, you better get your business fixed right, because you're gonna ride your little black train just 1 year from tonight. Well, Red just laughed as he climbed the bank, swung on the side of a wheeler. The boys caught a tanker to Seminole and westward to Amarillo. They struck them a job of all field work, and they followed the pipeline down. And it took them lots of places till 1 year had rolled around. On one cold and wintry day, they hooked them a Gulf-bound train. They shivered and they shook with dough in their clothes to old Kilgore again, over hills of sand and hard froze roads where the cotton wagons roll, out past the town of Kilgore and on to old Longview, with their warm suits of clothes and their overcoats. They walked into a store. They paid the man for some meat and stuff, boil their stew once more. They walked the ties back to the yard, and they came to the same old spot where East Texas Red just 1 year ago had dumped their last stew pot. The smoke from their fire went higher and higher, and a man come down the line. He ducked his head in the blizzardy wind and waved old number 9. He walked off down the cinder dump, and he come to the same old spot. And there was the same 2 men again around that same stew pot. Red went to his knees and he hollered, please don't pull that trigger on me. I never did get my business fixed, but Red never got his say. A gun wheeled out of an overcoat, and it played the old one too. Red lay dead while the other 2 men sat down to eat their stew.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lay down, little doggies, lay down. We've both got to sleep on the cold, cold ground. The wind's blowing colder and the sun's going down. Lay down, little doggies, lay down. We hit this old beef trail just 2 months ago. We blistered in the sun and we froze in the snow. In 10 days we're coming to a packing house town. So lay yourselves down, little doggies, lay down. This Dodge City trail, she's a hard road to go. Up the Texas flat plains from old Mexico. I got dust in my eyes and mud in my nose. So lay yourselves down, little doggies, lay down. Lay down, little doggies, lay down. We've both got to sleep on the cold, cold ground. The wind's blowing colder and the sun's going down. Lay down, little doggies, lay down. That bad hole of water we drunk and got sick. Curl up our hair, tied our tails back in kinks. We got lost in a blind canyon, tippy-toeing around. So lay yourselves down, little doggies, lay down. Here now we come to the end of our trail. Your hair hiding carcass to the stockyards I'll sell. I'll see you in a tin can when you get shipped around. So lay yourselves down, little doggies, lay down. Lay down, little doggies, lay down. We've both got to sleep on the cold, cold ground. The wind's blowing colder and the sun's going down. Lay down, little doggies, lay down. Like the tree that grows so tall, leaves turn gold and then they fall. They've gone down, but now they've grown. They're going home. Mountain streams may run and flow, clean the sand on which they go, stretching down like it had known. It's going home. Sunrise early in the dawn slips away and then it's gone. leaves the night to carry on while it's going home. Once a man, he lived and died. What he said, death could not hide, even though it's often tried. But he was going home. Now, my friends, it's time to go, and this love will live to grow. And I want you all to know I'm going home.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me tell you of a sailor, Harry Bridges is his name. An honest union leader that the bosses tried to frame. He left home in Australia to sail the seas around. Sailed across the ocean, come to Frisco town. There was only a company union, and then the bosses had their way. Us workers had to stand in line for a lousy buck a day. When up spoke Harry Bridges, said us workers must get wise. Our wives and kids will starve to death if we don't get organized. Oh, the FBI is worried and the bosses, they are scared. They can't deport 6 million men, they know. And we're not gonna let them send Harry over the seas. We'll fight for Harry Bridges and we'll build the CIO. We built a big bonfire around the Matson lines that night. We threw their think books in it and we said we're gonna fight. You've got to pay a living wage or we're gonna take a walk. We told it to the bosses, but the bosses wouldn't talk. We said there's only one way left to get that contract signed. And all around the waterfront we threw our picket line. They called it Bloody Thursday, the 5th day of July. 100 men were wounded and 2 were left to die. Oh, the FBI is worried and the bosses, they are scared. They can't deport 6 million men, they know. And we're not gonna let them send Harry over the seas. We'll fight for Harry Bridges and we'll build the CIO. Now that was 7 years ago, and in the time since then, Harry's organized thousands more and made them union men. We've got to try to bribe him, the shipping bosses said. And if he won't accept a bribe, we'll say that he's a red. The bosses brought a trial to deport him overseas. But the judge said, he's an honest man, I've got to set him free. So they brought another trial, and to free him was the plan. But along with Harry Bridges stands every working man. Oh, the FBI is worried and the bosses, they are scared. They can't deport 6 million men, they know. And we're not gonna let them send Harry over the seas. We'll fight for Harry Bridges and we'll build the CIO. Oh, the FBI is worried and the bosses, they are scared. They can't deport 6 million men, they know. And we're not gonna let them bridges and we'll build the CIO.
On the bass.
Many a month has come and gone since I've wandered from my home in those Oklahoma hills where I was born. Many a page of my life has turned, many lessons I have learned, and I feel like in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. But as I sit here today, many miles I am away from the place I rode my pony through the draw, where the oak and blackjack trees kiss the playful prairie breeze, and I feel back in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. As I turn a life of page to the land of the great old sage, in those Oklahoma hills where I was born, where the black oil rolls and flows and the snow white cotton grows, and I feel like in those hills where I belong. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, riding my pony on the reservation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. Way down yonder on the Indian Nation, cowboy's life is my occupation in the Oklahoma hills where I was born. I used to know are coming by to ask me if my situation's high, 'cause sometimes I just stare at the sky. Up is down, before a crown I cry. You would just drop by sometime. If you would just drop by. If you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try. The whole world keeps spinning me around, bringing me up and bringing me down, but I can't get there with my feet. I start digging a hole around my feet on the ground. If you would just drop by sometime, if you would just drop by, if you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try. You know, once in a while, as I sit and stare, I get the feeling that there's no one there. Look at me now as I roll off my chair. How did I know that a chair could be out where I usually stare? If you would just drop by sometime, if you would just drop by, if you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try.